So this is how to enter students' results. So the teacher lands on the login page and you click on teacher login. So once you click on it, the form will appear where you enter your username and password as the teacher, as the form teacher. So here now, we'll have to enter our username. I've entered the username and the password. I am entering the password now. So I click on login. So now I am logged in as a form teacher. So as a form teacher, you can see my class is SS1. That is my class, SS1. And I have 4 students. These are the subjects that my class is offering. So we have English language, Igbo language, mathematics, and physics. It's just for this demonstration. So these are the students in my class. 1, AJC Chukwuemeka. The second student is Osinachi Godwin. The third one is Otumba Veronica. And the fourth one is Ugu Michael Yu. So these are the students in my class. And what I'm going to do now to enter their results is to click on enter results for class. Enter results for class. So I'll click on it. So once you click on it, it will open the dashboard where you now see welcome Okeke Chukwuma. That's me, the form teacher. You have the session 2025-2026 term, second term, class SS1. Okay, so these are my students. Student name. Under there, you have Michael Ugo, you have Chukwuemeka Ejesi, you have Godwin Osinachi, and you have Veronica Otumba. Now, we have English language. These are the subjects for SS1. We have English language. We have mathematics. Let me scroll. You can see I'm dragging this bar, okay? We have Igbo language and we have physics. The 4 languages, the 4 subjects that we saw, okay? Now you have overall total, we have average, and we have position. These are to be keyed in by the form teacher. Okay, so under each subject, we have English language. Under English language, we have CA, that is cumulative assessment, which comprises of the test and assignment, etc. So here is where you enter them. Then you have exam. Okay, so cumulative assessment, you enter that score here under each student. Exam, you enter that score here. The total, you enter the total. The grade, you enter the grade if it's A, B, or C. Okay. Then here you have remark. Remark is if it's excellent, so you just enter it. If it's excellent or very good or poor, you enter it here. Okay. Then mathematics, you follow the same procedure. CA, which is cumulative assessment, you enter it here. Exam, you enter. Total, you enter. The grade, you enter. Remark, you enter. So you keep doing that. Once you get to the extreme, you come here and you drag this. Okay, so that you will see the other subjects. You can see where my cursor is. Now let us begin. So now I am going to enter results for my class SS1 for this demonstration, okay? So now we have Ugo Michael and we are entering English language for him now. So cumulative assessment, let's say he got 28. Exam, he got 52. Okay, Total, we have 28 plus 52. That is 80. Depending on the school, how the school grades, this 80, where does it fall? Is it A or B or C or, So let's say this 80 falls under this A. That is A. Okay. Now remark. Let's say the remark is excellent. So I'll type excellent. Okay. So we have entered the result for Ugo Michael. That's Michael U. Ugo for English language. So that one is complete. Let's key in his mathematics. So in mathematics, cumulative assessment, let's say in mathematics, he got 12 in cumulative assessment. In exam, he got 48. The total is 60. I've entered it. Grade. Let's say this 60 is B, right? So the 60 is B. Remark. Let's say it is very good. Very good. Okay. So we have done that for mathematics for him. Now we have Igbo language. The same thing. Okay. Igbo language will enter 22. Here we have for his exam for Igbo language, he got 55. Now the total is 77. What is the grade? A. What is the remark? Excellent. Okay, so the third one, we come to the third one, to the last one, which is the fourth one actually. So physics, what is his cumulative assessment? Let's say he made 11. In the exam, he made 45. The total is 56. What is the grade? Let's say it is C. What is the remark? Good. Okay. So this is just for this demonstration. Now, what we are going to now do is we now come here for overall total. We have the individual totals here. We have total 56 for physics. We have total 77 for Igbo. We have another total 60 for mathematics. And we have the last total, which is 80 for English language. 80 for English language. So that is what we are going to calculate now, okay? So I'm pulling up my calculator and I am adding 80 plus, you can't see my calculator, I'm just using my calculator offline. 80 plus 60 plus 77 plus, what is the last one? 56. The total is 273. So that is what I'm going to enter here. 273. 273. Okay. 273. Okay. So that is what I'm entering. 273. Then what is the average? Depending on how the school calculates. So let's say the average is 273 divided by the number of subjects, so which is 4 divided by 4. This varies from school to school. So each school has its own way of calculating average. So we just calculate the average and input here. With from what I have 68.25. 68.25. 68.25. Okay, 68.25. Then the position, we are not going to do that now because we'll use this average to determine the position. Okay, so we are done with the first student. We'll come to the second student, who is Chukwuemeka Ejeshi, and his English language. We are going to just key in. So I'm going to go ahead and key in all these things without explaining because I've already explained in the first demonstration. So I'm entering these things. I am no longer explaining what I'm doing because I've already explained it in the first demonstration. Sixty B So now I've entered all these ones. So what I want to do now is to get the overall total. So I'm going to sum up the totals now. So we have, let me start with English language. So we have 88 plus 42 plus 60 plus 34, which is equal to 224. 224. So what will now be the average divided by 4, which is the number of subjects? Every school has its own way of calculating average. So for the sake of this demonstration, we are using the number of subjects. So 224 divided by 4. So we have the average as 56. So we move over. We now move over to the next student, Godwin Osinachi. So I'm still going to do the same thing that I have been doing. Okay, sorry. Okay, what is the grade? I made a mistake. What is the grade? The grade is 55. The grade is C. What is the remark? The remark is C is good. Good. So we now come over to this one, mathematics, and we enter the scores. It depends on the schools. Okay, for the sake of this demonstration, I'm just using these things. It's not as if what it means fail. Another school, it depends on the school for just for this demonstration. Let's do the total. So I'm still calculating the total, 55. So the total is, the overall total is 217, 217. And the average is 54.25. Okay, so that is the average. So let's do the entries for Veronica Otumba, the last student here. I'm entering the figures. Now is the time to. So I'm now on Igbo language. So now let's do the overall total. So we have 81 plus another 81 plus another 91 plus 42. So the overall total is 295. The average is 73.75. So that is the average. So from what we have already entered all the scores and we've calculated everything. Now it's now time for us to grade the position. So Veronica Otuba has the highest average. So it depends on the school, but we are grading the position with average. So we say this person came first. So the next in line is Michael Lugo. So Michael Lugo came second. And the next is Chukwuemeka. Chukwuemeka came third. Then Godwin came fourth. Okay. So we have entered everything. What we now have to do is to click save. So we have entered the results. Okay. So we just click save and the dashboard is displayed with all the results we entered. So you can see 2025-2026 second term results. Class SS1 teacher Okeke Chukwuma. Okay, so you can see the names of the students. You can see the subjects: English language, mathematics, Igbo language, physics. For the sake of this demonstration, okay, so you can see those things, those results that we keyed in, all of them are here. And you can see the total, you can see the average, you can see the position, and you can, if there's a mistake that's happened, you can edit. Okay, you can click on the edit button and correct the mistake and save it. Okay, so it's as simple as that. That is how to add results. Okay, so as you've added the results here, the student will log in with their username and password and view it from their phones. Okay, so it's as simple as that. So whatever you enter here will be viewed by the student. So the grades and everything will be automatically displayed to parents. Okay. So that is exactly how to enter results into the school management system. So let me log out.